homage ceremony to the mausoleum of Yu King the Great is an old local tradition. Accompanied by the ceremonial melody, young men and women, clad in silk robes of Asian style, kindle incenses, pour out libation of rice wine to pay high tribute to Yu King the Great, the ancestor of Chinese nation and hero of water control. The Orchid Pavilion, a sacred site of Chinese calligraphy, stages another scene of the waterscape. On March the 3rd of Chinese Lunar Year, the Festival of Chinese Calligraphy is held here. On the occasion, calligraphers both home and abroad gather at the Orchid Hill to relive the scene when Wang Xizhi and his friends, seated along the sparkling winding stream, regaled toasts of wine when composing poems. These poems are recorded in a collection for which Wang Xizhi wrote the prologue to witness the prime of his calligraphy art. Folkway Festival of December in Anzhang is another typical presentation of the old traditions in Shaoxing. When the year draws to an end, residents in the town are busy with making New Year cakes. Wedding boats on the downtown river are decorated in bright red and green, and drums' beats sound merrily. Brides dressed up in fashion are seated in sedans, and handsome bridegrooms are waiting at the riverside to meet their brides. The happy festival will bring you much vitality. Good water brews mellow wine. The famous Chinese rice wine originates from Shaoxing. Today, every visitor to Shaoxing will expect to have a taste of the wine at the famous Shanheng Tavern, so as to review the flavor so cherished by Lu Xun in his works. Just as drinkers of the old day used to do, customers order a pot of warm wine together with a few dishes of pickled beans, salty shrimps, and fermented bean curd savored with a spicy sauce. Water tinted with the azure blue of the sky, and boats gliding through arch bridges of rainbows over the water. Riding in a small boat covered with a jet black canopy is the best way to enjoy the waterscape on the Mirror Lake. Here at Keyuan, several kilometers west of Shaoxing city proper, you can experience the real charm of riding a small boat. With hazy dark green mountain ranges in distance and green duckweeds floating along nearby, the small boat glides smoothly over the silky expanse of water under the vast canopy of blue sky, rocked by gentle waves. What a beautiful picture of watercolor! The small boat ran along the old towpath stretching for miles. Paved with green slabs, it runs above water with regular intervals of piers. Seen from distance, the towpath is just like a piece of bright thin thread immediately above water, merging into the skyline yonder. A stage above water is another charm of the waterscape. Local operas are performed everywhere upon such stages from time to time. Audience in small boats surround the stage in the middle of water and get enchanted by the lingering melody of Yue opera or the resounding rhythm of Shaoxing chant. when everything is lost into the thick darkness and only the brightly lit stage stands out above water, a clear moon peeps down from the sky with its reflection in the water, waving gently with the small boats. Isn't it a paradise on the earth?